Evening viewer, welcome to our Glory Globe TV. Here's breaking news. Yes, in a recent study published in Molecular Psychiatry, researchers from Osaka University have used a mouse model of depression to reveal that one form of ketamine, a common anesthetic, in low doses can improve social impairments by restoring functioning in a specific brain region called the anterior insular cortex. Ketamine is often used at low doses to treat depressions, but its action in the brain remain relatively unclear. Generally, ketamine refers to a mix of two different forms of ketamine S, ketamine and R. These two molecules are mirror isomers or enantiomers. They have the same molecular formula, but their three-dimensional forms are mirror images of one another. Although they usually occur as S and R pairs, they can also be separated into either S ketamine or R ketamine. Each is beneficial in treating depression, although their specific effects vary. When the research team decided to test the effects of S ketamine and R ketamine or depressions-like symptoms in mice, they first had to decide on an appropriate model. Given that depression and social impairments can be induced by long-term social isolations, they choose a chronic, at least 6 weeks social isolation mouse model. The researchers then used a method that allowed them to directly compare neuronal activation throughout the entire brains of mice treated with S-ketamine, R-ketamine or saline as a control directly after behavioral test. In this way, we were able to observe differences between S-ketamine and R-ketamine treatments in terms of neuronal activation across the whole brain. Without having a predefined hypothesis, says lead author of the study, Rai Yokohama. Notably, we found that chronic social isolation led to decreased neuronal activation in the anterior insular cortex, a brain region that is important for emotional regulation during social contact. That R-ketamine but not S-ketamine reverse this effect. The researchers also found that mice treated with R-ketamine were better at recognize unfamiliar versus familiar mice in a social memory test, indicating improved social cognitions. Moreover, when neuronal activity was suppressed in the anterior insular cortex, the R-ketamine induced improvements disappeared. Behind the report, Glory Globe TV, Delhi, Bharat.